of Single Out. I am here with the east side of Los Angeles, Domo BBE. You know what I'm saying? What does the BBE stand for?
Black Bank Entertainment.
Okay.
Black Bank Entertainment.
Is that your company?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, the whole concept of Single Out is to, usually we actually talk about someone's single, a record that you've put out. But in this case, you're actually dropping your project on your birthday.
Happy birthday to me.
So,
Happy motherfucking birthday to me.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday.
It's a Cap Aquarius thing we're going on right now.
Who do you think is better, Capricorn or Aquarius?
What?
And why?
Why are we asking that? See, you want to start beef. Aquarius is better than Capricorns.
Why?
Capricorns can't make their mind up. They don't know if they want to be, oh, baby Jesus, give me gifts, or it's a New Year's party as a rock star. Aquarius means business. You know what happens when Aquarius season comes? The bills was just paid, so you got to hustle to get your shit back together. Black History Month hits. Like, when Aquarius season comes, it's a whole lot of grind mode. Everybody think January 1st is the New Year's resolution of doing shit. No, nigga, it's January 20th. Because your bullshit you song is still going to last for 15 days. In 5 days, you're going to figure out what to do.
I can't argue with that. I'm not going to argue with that.
What
I'm saying? So, we're going to start off with the single from the project, and then we'll just jump into some other records. So, last year, you put out a single called BLB.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does BLB stand for?
Voluptuous, luxurious, beautiful.
Is that really what it stands for?
No. Stand for bad little bitches. Bad little bitch. Cute little bitch. Pretty little bitch. Little bad little bitch.
Now, how did that record come about? How did it, come to fruition?
So, Potty Rob, shout out to Potty Rob. That's, my go-to when it comes down to, getting creative and getting in the studio, getting the vibe. When I need to find a vibe, I'll be like, nigga, what you doing? He'd be like, I'm in the studio. And I'll be like, I pull it up. And I pull up, and he be doing something with the keyboards, and it'd be like, dude, and I try to catch him before he start doing all the other shit. When he start getting into his bag, I leave him alone. I get him when he doing 2 or 3 sounds. He be like, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, oh yeah. And I say something, then we go from there. That's how literally the song start. I walked in the studio, we was sitting up there, he was making the beat, and it just started off with the first 3 sounds, and it was like, bad little. And then the homegirl walked in, and she had on this outfit, the facet outfit. And I was like, bad little bitch in the facet. Had a little back, and that's how the song happened. And then, to this day, it went where it's gonna go. But it started off naturally, organically. The vibe, the feel, the pure musician-wise of stuff starts organically. And I think that's the best way.
Now you put the record out and you got some good response from the different DJs. What are some of the things that the DJs were saying, or people that listen to the song in the club?
Everybody loved the record. Everybody loved the record. Every DJ loved the record. Every female you play loved the record. At times, a lot of people fail to realize LA around, a lot of the clubs are owned by older women. And they don't want somebody to say, bad little bitch, pretty little bitch, they don't want that to happen so often. So they pick and choose what parts that they play. And that's understandable. But the record was taken off just organically throughout the city, throughout the streets, and people was playing in their car. Shit, I didn't get a bad response from it. Be honest with you.
Right.
I had one nigga, but he don't get we ain't acknowledging what the fuck he said. But even from Atlanta, what's the name? Ugly Money. Ugly Money played the motherfucker 3 times on live. Nigga and gave us passes to come to a show and shit. So yeah, it was a lot. It was moving. We ain't had no negative response from it.
Are you shooting a video for it?
Yeah, ASAP before you see this. Yeah, matter of fact, I should say, entertainment wise, it's already done.
Right. So before I ask the next question, I got to get to this part. How do you feel about like artists finding their sound? Because I know you. You know what I'm saying, and I know the journey that you've been on in music. You know what I'm saying, and I know like creative wise where you can go. But how do you feel about artists finding their sound? Do you feel like it's necessary before you release music or before you start doing things, or is it like the journey along the way?
I think it's a journey. The journey is more prepared. I think when an artist start doing music, when they start getting popping with it, a lot of times you're going with what the crowd is going with. Like you're going like fuck it. Dot, when he was K-Dot, at times he sounded like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was the hottest shit right there. When Lil Wayne came out, everybody sounded like Lil Wayne. And whatever. Then you find your creativity and find your voice and how to use your voice. That's the beauty of growth. It was a lot of motherfuckers that came out when T-Pain came out. It was a lot of them. What's the other nigga? Pop Champagne. Oh.
Ron Browns.
Ron Browns. Copied T-Pain formula. But never found his voice outside of mimicking T-Pain. Another one, was Designer, same way. Future voice, copied it, never found it. So you have to start off doing music for the fact of what you're doing music for. Because we all start off saying like, oh, smoke weed every day, in the J. And then you go find your voice. You go sit down and tune that shit up. You learn how to use your voice as an instrument. And I think that's what people miss. They miss the fact of understanding that there are an instrument when it comes to this. You the artist, where you creating everything, you moving all the pieces together, or you the instrument that has to blend with all the other instruments. Why? Because one band, one sound. Shout out to Nick Cannon.
How long did it take you to find your sound, if you did find your sound? And is this new album sort of a representation of some of that finding your new sound?
My sounds now is different than any other sound that I ever had. And moving forward, I will continue to develop my sound even more to the point where I harmonize a little bit on it, but it's not really harmonized. Like, I'm not a heavy auto-tune user. Like, I'm not heavy with certain things. No offense to none of y'all, but I'm just not, that's just not me. But understanding how to find my, like with music, I kind of ride the beat sometimes, like consistently, pause. But to be able to say something like, cover California, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. I wish I would have not did that, because if I did that, I didn't have to, like, just say stuff that doesn't rhyme, that fits in the rhyme. It's crazy. It's hard to do, but that's when you know you found your craft. Like stopping a verse midway to be like, oh, hold up, wait, I think I got to think about it. Like, that was clever as hell, but it was simple. A lot of, like Eminem bars, his hardest bars ain't what he said, it's how he said it.
And that makes so much sense, because a lot of our best artists that we love always have a way of using lyricism to actually talk to you. Like, for instance, like some of Jay-Z's best lyrics are like, you know, certain things that he will say, like he's talking directly to you. Like when he says, we don't need you, you need more people. You know what I mean? It's just like different lines like that. Or
Yeah. What's better than one billionaire? Two.
Exactly, like things like that. So the same thing like with Dot. Dot would literally stop a flow in the dead middle of the song.
Yes.
And beat everything.
Yeah.
And then come back with it, and that's equivalent to life, how life stops you and dead in the middle of a sentence. So I definitely connect with you with that. When I listen to your music, you know, I've had the privilege of actually, you know, producing so many records, you know, with you, and now I would say this new project, in my eyes, I feel like it's special because I feel like this is the most free you've been. You know what I mean? Would you say that? Would you say this is the most free and why?
I will. This is what I would say. When we first started working on this project, it was a year ago. Didn't know it was a project. I called Rob on a whim. Like, it's my birthday. I ain't about to go to no club and then I'm going to the studio. Open the studio up. Boom. We in the studio. We recording records. I'm drunk as hell. We recording records and having a good time. That's fun to me. Right? I'm sorry, the mic. But I will say going through the journey of last year, even the year before last, like going through the journey of last year, I fell back trap. Decisions happens in life where you have to agree to accept stuff or whatever. And every time I be on that lit edge to go accept this way, makes me stop doing music. So when I say fuck it, it's time to go, I'm free. I just do what I want to. I'm not answering the phone call. We here drinking, we're gonna turn the chat on and we're gonna go what we gonna do. But yeah, I'm the most free as far as with music wise. Like all I'd ever want to do is be creative.
How important or unimportant is song titles to like making your project? Like how deep does it go for you with song titles on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't think, me personally, it depends on how you put together a project. It depends on how you do different things. I'm thinking of marketing and I'm thinking about everything else at the same time. Bad Little Bitch sound good on a t-shirt for 21 to 25-year-olds. BLB sound good for from 18 up. You feel me? So it's two different things. Married to the Streets sounds good for any nigga that's from the age of 16 to probably 28, 27, because at that time that's where you are in life. But what's the one? Raw sounds good. Marketing, it sounds good regardless. I'm in the wrestling atmosphere too, so Monday Night Raw. Like, it's so many different things that go with it. And then there's pause moments and stuff like that. You take all that together. So as far as telling the story together, it might not tell a story together. But individually, it tells a hell of a story individually on how many ways you can swing it and how many ways you can sell it and how many different ways you can do everything. Like,
right. Oh, what? In 2 words, how would you describe the initial sound of the project?
Mm. 2 words.
The 2 words don't have to connect. It could just be any random 2 words.
Fucking vibe.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's a vibe. Like, no matter how you look at it, it's a fucking vibe. Either you fucking or you vibing. One or the other. Like, it's it. It's the way you live life. It's a fucking vibe.
No, I agree. So,
I didn't know I don't know if I could cuss on this shit.
Oh,
So.
sure. Definitely. So, let's get into the fucking and the vibing part. Let's get into that.
For sure.
If there was, let's say that you're a wrestler, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're a wrestler.
Ooh, yeah, Macho Man, right?
Right. But what would your special sex move be? What would you call it?
Oh, the Hangover.
And what does that consist of?
sex rules or wrestling rules?
It don't matter.
All right, so the sex rule, the hangover would be after bow, 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 and you screaming and squirting all over the fucking place. You just, oh, wow, wet and wild all over the goddamn place. She sit there and she sit on the edge of the bed and I lay my meat dry over her head. It's a hangover. That's what it be.
Classic.
Like you win, you won in a sex session. When you done, you can do whatever the fuck you want to. Like, she be like, oh my God, oh, you better than my baby daddy. That's what she say. Like, you be like, oh my God, oh. And you be like, yeah. And you put the motherfucker, the tip right in her eyeball, like just like right in her eye. And she's just, like, so my finisher would be the hangover. Just hang that motherfucker right over her forehead. Now, a wrestling move?
Yeah.
Hey, the wrestling move, with female, I'm not wrestling a dude as sexual domo. I'm not doing that, but what? I'm going to pick her up like this, and boom, right in front of me, and then before they count the pin, I'm going to pull it out and put it right over her forehead. The hangover.
That was crazy. Let's talk about wrestling a little bit, because I know you have a podcast that you drop, believe,
Every day.
Yeah. So tell us about the podcast and how has wrestling attributed to like your growth just as a man and just in what you do with your life.
Well, Born and Leader Wrestling Podcast, you can find it on YouTube and all the other social platforms or whatever. But we are I ain't gonna say we won. We are the black culture wrestling podcast where we talk about shit black niggas give a fuck about. Whether it's fine women in the ring or how stupid as fuck WWE is or AEW is doing. But that's what we do. How as it came to my growth, it brought me back to my childhood. Everybody be serious. When I first started doing music, they told me don't hang out, be out of sight, out of mind, don't show your personality, leave everything as a mystery. That didn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. I used to take bottles and leave. Like, we be in the club, I take a bottle and I disappear. They were, where you at? Downstairs. Like, why are you down there? Because I can't do this sitting stuff. I can't do it. So wrestling allowed me to be back in my childhood. It bring me back memories from me and my grandfather. It bring me back memories from me going to matches when I was younger. And then to find out that everybody still fucking watch wrestling and Wale got his thing and Ice Cube's son, all these people are still into wrestling. It's like, damn, bro, this shit never was not cool. We just started doing shit with the dumb niggas, and the dumb niggas made us think that this shit was not cool. But long story short, it had me grow, especially with bars and stuff. Well, lay a smack down, like that down. Well, I mean, some of these things with bars, wrestling bars is all over the place. But the most important thing is it allowed me to be a kid again. It allowed me to be, that's what you say, allowed me to be free. Because now I can call Rikishi and order a wrestling ring and put it in my backyard and have a whole match if I want to. Whereas a kid, you just have to wait till it come on TV and fight on the bed. Like, it's two different things.
Right. For the project, I don't know if you realized it, but the release on your birthday will actually be the anniversary of you starting on your project. How do you actually feel about that? Like from start to finish, with the breaks in between. Like what was your best moments about the journey on this project?
First of all, I didn't realize that. That's one. I'm just in so much of a go mode right now. It just doesn't. It didn't add up like that. Second, the best part was realizing that we got everything we need. The best part was when we've shot videos with our phone. Like, the best part was when Instagram went crazy over a couple of videos and freestyles that we did just like on the humbug. The best part is now, like I'm sitting here, a football game going on, and me and Rob having a good conversation about just whatever the fuck. I could be able to hang with my partner and we ain't nothing in between. It's actually fun. Like, this is more fun than an obligation. My obligation is my kids. My obligation is my lifestyle, my life, whatever, my wife, whatever the fuck. Like, but the journey of music right now is so fun to the point where people want to be a part of the. Then the most fucked upest thing is, nigga, I almost died. I died like a month ago. And with that journey, it was like, damn, bro, niggas is not even like, if I died, my music won't probably go out. Like, it just probably be buried. Motherfuckers really won't even know the talent that I have. Like, the people who hit me up and saying like, oh, it's gonna, like, I didn't know these motherfuckers still knew who the fuck I was. Everybody was, see, they don't fuck with me on a regular, but they seen the picture, they like fuck with me. So, you know, it's just a lot. It's a lot that's going through my head every day. And
now, last question. Many people may call you the king of the Super Bowl cruise.
that's a fact.
Okay. So tell us about the energy of the Super Bowl cruise, and will there be any visuals from this project that embodies some of that energy?
First of all, I plead the fifth. Super Bowl cruise is probably Freakniks on the water. It's Cancun jump off on the water. It's whatever you want to do on the water. Now they moved it for 4 days instead of just 3 days. Now I'm not the king, yes. Why? Because I go on there and do what the fuck I want to do. I'm the bottle man, the weed man, the taco man, the fucking oxtail man, whatever the fuck you want, I have all that. My room is popping. Like, I'm a real live liquor store in the Bronx that's open. Like, what they call them?
Bodega.
I'm a bodega, nigga. I'm up there making the motherfucking Aggie style sandwiches and shit. You know, chopped cheese and shit. But, yeah, I am the king of Super Bowl cruise. And the visual of the Super Bowl cruise, everybody say, it's ratchet. It is. It is definitely ratchet. But it's not as ratchet as you going to Vegas with your people. It's whatever you make it. Do I want the reputation to change? No. What I want is people to go see it, enjoy it, and if they like it, keep doing. But you realize you are who you are. If you decide, if a boat make you decide to get on there and be your full-fledged hoe on your inner side, then that's what you wanted to do. Nobody made you do that. You are who you are. Whoever you want to be on that boat, that's who you want to be. Ain't no different than a girl going on a girl trip.
Facts. Let everybody know where they can find you, and let them know when the project is coming out, what it's called.
Look, it is Domo _BBE on everything. And you can find me on everything. Talking my shit, spitting my gang, a whole lot of gang shit. Yeah. But project coming out on February 4th, Dominic's birthday. I said my name, that's crazy. I never said that shit. On Dominic's birthday, the project's coming out February 4th. I just need y'all all, my friends, my family, whoever's a part of this, y'all see this, go ahead and just put it on and listen to it. Now, let me tell you, don't listen to it with them church folks. Don't do that. Don't do that. Unless the church folk, unless it's communion, and they had a couple of them fucking wines and crackers. If they had a couple of wines and crackers up right there, you can lay it for them. But don't listen to the church folk. But go on there with an open mind. I am embodying my inner Uncle Luke. I am embodying my inner everything. Pause. But yeah, check me out on all platforms.